Click. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
My favorite little non-binary babies, my men, my women. Welcome to the Almost Sunday podcast.
That was
God.
off script.
That was cringe.
You have to say it
That
right.
was cringe, Tut.
Hello,
Anyway.
guys, girls, and non-binary pals. This is the Almost Sunday podcast.
You're off
recording on
script.
Friday and releasing on a Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, it's closer
How
to
about
being
that?
on script than what you did, Tut.
My non-binary babies. How are you?
Yes, my babies are non-binary. How dare you assume their gender?
They haven't even been born yet. They don't have a gender until they are out
How-
of the womb.
They haven't even left my womb. How could you guess they're a guy or a girl just because of what they have in between their legs? That's nonsense.
Oh, that could go somewhere. Anyway, if you guys may notice, I have a mic arm now. I've upgraded my setup.
You don't have the camera on, Tut.
Oh, you guys can't see me. Hold on, I gotta turn it on. I gotta turn on my share. Actually, oh wait, hold on.
Shoddy
Our
production
virtual
value.
camera. Here we are. If I turn on this and then go and put on OBS virtual camera, bloop. There you go. You guys can see me now.
There we are.
Yeah, we can now.
And yourselves. Anyway,
Mhm.
I have a mic arm now. It is
Didn't update this week's art.
well, I didn't make anything this week, and nobody
Well,
messaged me.
I have a pop filter, so ha.
Technically, this is a pop filter. It's a little bit.
Well, we can't hear you when you do that. But you can hear me when I do this.
I don't want my microphone to have you guys. I don't wear headphones.
Well,
That's why. Anyway,
I have nothing.
I bought a Chromebook. I recently learned that this Chromebook was given to a student from a school, and they gave it to a pawn shop. They sold it, so it's like, yay, go kid, go kid.
Hey, that's capitalism in action, I guess.
And
I mean, when
I got
was
a
in school,
small disc.
Like when I was in school, we were given computers, but I don't think I ever heard about someone selling them.
When I was in school, computers were a luxury item. So I'm
Well,
always
when were you
there
in school? The
with-
prehistoric era?
Mm.
I'm sorry.
Pretty
I'm sorry. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me, please.
Suddenly just
Melissa?
drop dead.
Get them.
No, no,
Yeah.
please.
Oh no, I'm gonna get my cryptids to get in. Which
I'll
is
eat them.
what we're talking about today.
Yes, we are talking about different myths from our areas. So I'm a Canadian. Melissa over here is a from Dutch or the UK, depends on where they want to
The
say.
Netherlands. It's
The
called
Net-
the Netherlands.
They're from Dutch. They are from Dutch. And Asunder here, as you can probably tell, is American.
American and Floridian. I am the most
Oh,
American.
God. That's
Oh,
terrible. I can't believe you live. You willingly live. Oh God! Stop doing that! Stop doing that! You willingly live in Florida. That's horrible.
We've got a real life cryptid here. It's Florida Man.
Florida man kills a roommate by dirtying hands with peanut butter.
The only
Anyway.
reason Florida gets so much attention for like crime is because we don't have any like privacy laws for criminals. So
Hmm.
they can just sell off the information.
Ah, I see. Well, who would like to read the first story or about their cryptid? I guess I'm going.
Yeah, I went last time. I went first last time, so you.
All right, this one's a bit longer. I'll share my screen so you guys can read it with me. But this one I got from a blog post from someone who was traveling around Canada and heard this story from an older native woman. I have no idea if this is real, but it's about the Gona Cadet. I don't think that's how you pronounce it. I apologize. It doesn't have any of the fancy flourishes on top of the words for me to know whether or not it's pronounced in a unique accent. Ooh, Thunder's disappeared. I can't do that. Never mind. I'll just send you guys the link and you guys can read it if you wish. But I don't know anything about the Gona Cadet. But we're going to be reading the Gona Cadet Mother-in-Law Trouble. Ooh.
Why am I freeing?
Oh no, my apologies. I don't have it open on the proper thing. Oh god. This is
I'm not
horrible.
a 1,000-year-old elf, Tut. I told you this multiple times.
I disagree.
I told you I'm not the founder of Florida.
You're not the founder of Florida? Why?
I am not a 1,000-year-old elf. I couldn't have founded Florida.
But that's me who's 1,000 years old.
Yeah. You always get us confused.
No wonder you like dinosaurs so much. You were there. Alright.
I am only 10 years or so older than you guys.
I'm 21, Sunder's 20, and you're 35. That's my best get.
Well, to be
14.
fair, I'll be 21 in a few months.
Well, let me guess, May?
Mm-hmm.
That's my birthday. Hey, how dare you? I'm exactly a year older than you.
I stole your birthday. I have a better beard. I have
disagree.
better hair. I am
Disagree.
you, but better in every single way.
No, you are not. Look at my collection. Look at my gay nutcracker.
Well, I can't beat that.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
while those two fight, I will take this podcast, and it will be my own, my precious.
Melissa,
And
your
I'm
face
the
isn't even
eldest.
here.
I'm the eldritch entity, just pulling your strings, making you two fight.
Okay.
I knew.
I'll just start reading then, shall we? I'll get into this.
Yes.
Next
please.
to Raven, the most popular subject for totem pole art was the Gona Cadet. The Gona Cadet, known as the Hades as known to the Hades as Wasgo. This monster is genuinely depicted as an aquatic wolf with some aspects of the killer whale. One story about it relates that it had a head like a horse, but whether this referred to the shape or its size is no longer known. A killer whale with the head of a horse. That's terrifying.
Also a wolf.
There are many Gona Cadet.
And the head of a horse.
And legs of a wolf, I'm guessing.
I guess, yeah.
That's a big ass fucking animal.
Yeah. There are many Gona Cadet stories about the most popular one concerns a highborn young man who was having mother-in-law troubles. Period. Being the wife of a chief and used to having her own way, she seems to have despised him because she could not dominate him. Their words, not mine. As she would have liked to. And especially was she irked by his gambling. Always goes back to gambling. What is with these stories?
Well, gambling is a very serious problem, Tut.
Even the Native American have had gambling issues.
There are so many Native American casinos, man.
Not where I
think it's
live.
Because you can build casinos on reservation land, whereas usually there are restrictions in the rest of America. If I remember correctly.
Oh. Anyway, after each meal, she would order every bit of food put out of sight so that there would be nothing left when he came home. Then she would order the slaves to put out the fire so that he could not cook anything for himself. Period. When the gambler would come into the community house long after dark, the woman could remark sarcastically, "My fine son-in-law has been cutting wood for me." My fine son-in-law has been cutting wood for me. What?
Why?
Oh,
the
sarcastically.
voice?
Come on, we have to give some engagement to the people.
All right, you start. Just remember, you started this.
A similar remark would be flung at him at every opportunity. What a nasty bitch. You have a gambling problem, so I'm gonna starve you with my slaves. Like, although the young man had a kind and loving wife, he found that he could not endure her mother's constant nagging forever. At some distance back of the village, there was a lake in which the monster Gonagadet was reputed to dwell. Here at the leak side, he built himself a small cedar cabin where he lived alone. This man built his own cabin? And they said he was lazy. No, wait, they never did. They said he had a gambling problem.
Just because he lost all his money to Fred doesn't mean he's lazy.
I don't think there's any Native American named Fred. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a first-person name.
Do you want me to do? Do you want me to pull something up for you? Then I'll pull something up.
Oh God, he's searching up if there's any Native Americans named Fred.
Probably is now.
Read this, please. Anyone watching, read the side thing. You can get your art shown on stream, and a call out at the end of this. Not stream, at the end of the podcast. I will give you a shout out. Anyway, where was I?
Just because he lost all his money to Dakota doesn't mean he's lazy.
Dakota. The entire state of Dakota has stolen his money.
Dakota is 2 states.
I pulled up trending Native American baby names, and Dakota was one of them.
Hey, you know what? I have heard worse. So,
I mean, one of my favorite authors is Dakota Kraut.
One of my favorite authors as a kid is a group of women called Aaron Hunter.
What?
Have you ever heard of the Warrior Cat series?
Yeah.
Aaron Hunter is the creator of that. Is a group of women that wrote that entire book, in which they had constant like plot holes because one cat's eyes kept changing color when someone else wrote them. Anyway, ignoring cats over here and changing eye colors. Where was I? Ah, yes, where he lived alone. But he was not idle, since it was his intention to try to trap the monster. First, he fell a tall cedar tree into the lake and carefully stripped it of its branches. Then, with hardened hardwood wedges, oh, okay, cool, and stone maul, he split the log nearly to the butt. Next, he inserted long cross pieces which sprung the two halves wide apart and held them at great tension. Ooh, tension. Any add-ons here?
I mean, sounds pretty solid for a trap. I do want to know how big a Gonakodet is. Like, is it the size of a wolf, or is it the size of an orca? Because you need different sized pieces of wood to hunt those two things.
Gonakodet.
Like, one's about 70 kilograms, the other one's about...
in Tingit oral traditions, it is said to be 10 to 30 feet long.
Oh, it's orca size then. Oh, jeez.
With some accounts suggesting even larger individuals. The creature is often depreciated depicted
Really?
as having a wolf-like head, shark or orca-like body, and distinct fins.
You mean depicted?
Depicted, yes, I said depicted. After.
No, you said depreciated.
I said depreciated, and then I corrected myself to depicted.
Okay.
Okay. Where was I?
When summer came,
held them there at great tension. When summer came and the villagers left for the fishing ground, the young man went with them and caught many salmon. These he took to his cabin, and with them baited his trap by letting the bright red salmon. Bright red salmon means they're spawning, right?
yes.
Those salmons are not good. I would use not. Well, I mean, I guess orcas don't care, but they're already rotting inside. I don't think that's good food. But
It's
I
a
mean,
lot of
it's
fat
like
on them.
shit.
but ignoring that, by letting the bright red salmon down into the water on a line, the Gunna Cadet was finally lured into the space between the sprung tree halves, whereupon he knocked out the trigger and the monster was trapped period. For hours it thrashed about, at times dragging the tree completely underwater, but eventually it gave up the struggle and died.
Oh, jeez.
Congratulations, you murdered an innocent animal.
Was it innocent?
I mean, it didn't really do anything to him.
Is any wild animal innocent? That boar was like a boar is gonna kill you with no hesitation.
But boars are just pigs that just decided to turn into something else.
Or just didn't become
pigs are
pigs in the first
boars
place?
we domesticated. We bred.
No. Pigs and boars are the exact same creature. When pigs
know.
get out into the wild, they turn into boars.
Yeah, but they originally were wild boar.
Mhm.
Became domesticated.
So that transformation is weird.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
epigenetics.
it's survival of the fittest. If they didn't do that, they wouldn't survive. So hey.
Now the young man removed the Gunna Cadet from the trap, skinned it, and carefully dried the skin. When it was cured...
Is there more than one Cadota? What is it?
Gunna Cadet.
Gunna Cadet.
Gunna, Gonakadet.
I assume so.
Huh.
Yeah, there's more than one. It describes it as a Gunna Cadet, and there's multiple sightings of it, so...
So it's like a whole species.
Yeah. Skinned it and carefully... Ooh, what?
I said that's terrifying.
I mean, orcas are just the wolves of the sea, so it's not that big of a difference.
Yeah, but they have fucking wolf legs and the head.
No. It's an orca with the head of a wolf.
Head of a.
No legs.
Oh,
All right.
good.
That makes it. Much
Don't worry, it's not a land shark. It can't chase you on land. Skinned it and carefully dried the skin. When it was cured, he got into the hide and went into the water.
Oh.
What is that? Is that grammatically correct?
When it was cured, he got into that. Yeah, that's fine. This getting into the hide of a marine creature.
Oh, okay. No, I get it now.
Or it taking off its hide. And
I get it now.
It's really common in European mythology.
Okay, I get it now. I get what he means. As he had hoped, dressed in the skin, he had all the powers of the Gunna Cadet itself. He explored the lake bottom, finding there a beautiful house, not horse. House. I meant.
Where did this horse come from?
It's a beautiful horse.
So beautiful. I think
I'm sorry. I meant house. I put an R there. I'm sorry. Which had been the home of the Gunna Cadet. It's just the Gunna Cadet has a house. I thought this was an animal. Why does it have a house?
Why can't it have a house, Tut? Why can't it?
I'll come back to you on that. The secret of his good fortune he kept from everyone but his wife, and she was charged to reveal it to no one. The following spring found all the people's dried salmon used up, and the village was faced with the prospects of famine. Then the young man put on his Gona cadet skin and swam in the sea every night. Only his wife knew of his whereabouts, and to her only he revealed the supernatural aspect of his gift. Hold on, I gotta do a voice here. Galleon the Great. There we go. I will be back every morning before the raven calls, he said. But if the raven calls before I return, do not look for me. I shall be dead in this life.
Don't applaud
Galleon the Great. I don't remember. Why can't I do Galleon's voice anymore?
Galleon the Great.
Galleon the Great. Enough! I am Galleon the Great. There we go. The night he caught a salmon.
Will not. Let's not even explain this.
No. That night he caught a salmon.
Okay, so your whole village is starving, and you catch one salmon for them all.
And before the raven called, he brought it to the village and laid it on the sand in front of his mother-in-law's house. Rising early next morning, this woman spied the salmon and concluded that it had drifted there with the tide. Oh, wait, they don't even describe how close they are to the lake. Like, what do you mean drifted there? Is her house right next to the lake? Or did she just assume the tide went from like 40 feet away up to her house only, dried out, and just left a single salmon?
I mean, could be a spring tide.
And according to customs, all the village was invited to partake in it. This is a big salmon, I guess. Like, maybe a coho?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. The following night, the young man caught 2 salmon. Why is my phone going?
Ooh. That means he has 3 salmon now.
Oh, no, the village ate the last
one. Hear that, viewers? Can you count with me? 1 salmon.
Don't count with him, viewers. He's wrong.
Three salmon.
He's wrong. Okay, it's 3 minus 1. It's 2.
2.
I did this. I did
salmon.
2 salmon. Alright, where was I?
Florida man can't do maths.
Warning, do not trust the Florida man. All the village brought 2 salmon and left them in the same place. When the mother-in-law found these, she was overjoyed and wondered what it was that was bringing her this good fortune. It must be a spirit, she thought. I changed the voice because I forgot how it's supposed to sound. The son-in-law and Galleon the Great strutted outside. Hello, my lovely viewers. Hello, boys, girls, my non-binary pals. The son-in-law now slept during the day, being tired from swimming in search of salmon all night. Man, he must really suck at this.
Have you tried catching a salmon?
I don't know. Have you tried to catch a salmon when you're basically a giant orca wolf?
No, but I tried catching a salmon with like a net.
Right, I forgot. He became the orca thing.
The Gona cadet, yeah.
The kind of cadet. Did I say it
His
right?
mother-in-law would berate him soundly, saying, "Imagine men sleeping." Sorry.
Imagine men
sleeping in the skin of a cadet.
That's not what she said.
What? Imagine men sleeping all day when there is a famine. If it were not for me going around picking up dead fish, that's not really something to celebrate. I'm corpse looting. If it wasn't for me looting corpses, we would be dead. The whole village would starve. His wife, however, knew who was providing the salmon.
Okay, the whole village is going to starve anyway because you're bringing back 1 to 2 salmon a night.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
we don't know how many people are in this village. It might just be like 10 people, and they're just getting co-hosts.
That's still not even
Co-host?
10 people. Not...
I like to think that it has the lung capacity of the wolf, but the swimming ability of the orca. So it constantly has to go up to the surface.
The next morning, the woman found a halibut before her door, and sensing a rhythm in the strange happenings, predicted 2 halibut would be there on the morrow. The young man, hearing her prediction, fulfilled it by catching 2 halibut. Then she told her husband, the chief, to forbid anyone to go on the beach until she had gone first, given as her reason that she had a vision. Of course, she wished only to make sure that she should get full credit for everything that was found. Then she predicted that she would find a seal. And as she had foretold, a seal was there in the morning. The hair was singed off, the skin scrubbed white, and the shield and the seal cooked whole for the benefit of the community. Wait, how the fuck did this guy cook the seal? It's the power of the golden catet. It magically cooks things.
It breathes fire. We forgot to mention that.
Yeah, yeah, man. Do you want to read this next part, Melissa?
I can.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why you're getting tired?
No, I just want Melissa to read this next part because I think it's funny.
People now began to regard her as a great shaman. She did everything in her power to encourage such belief. She ordered a claw headdress made with such as shamans wear, a rattle and an apron decorated with puffin beaks, and a mask which she named Food Finding Spirit.
God, she sucks at naming.
Her spirits and sung songs about their power. High caste people paid much attention to her and praised her spirits. Popularity made her still more cruel to her son-in-law. She now spoke of him derivatively as the sleeping man.
She is such an asshole. As time went on, she called successively for 2. God damn, hold on.
Pinniped got his tongue.
God damn, this bit. What the fuck? Success for 2 seals, 1 sea lion, 2 sea lions, and 1 whale.
What part of the
what the fuck is this village of 10 gonna do with a whale, man?
I think that will feed you for... Oh, wait, no, because you've got to eat that pretty damn quick because...
Yeah, like, what are they...
bring them on to shore. Eventually
they have
explode.
a whole feast.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what they're gonna do with a whale. Like, it's not like they can salt the whole thing. That's just a waste. And whales are regarded with regarded really well in the native culture.
Yeah, and also, you leave a whale too long on land, its corpse, it will explode.
Oh yeah,
I know.
Heard about that.
I have not seen the video, but I've heard the legend of a man who decided to go jumping on one like a trampoline. Ended up 40 feet in the air. I think he survived, but that's only because he landed in the water. Now she was selling food to the villagers. Oh, she's a capitalist. She's just straight up a capitalist. The worst type. And had so much stored away in boxes that the people were all awed by her great wealth. Oh, look at me, I killed a whale. Look at my skinny arms and headdress made of puffing beaks. For some fucking reason.
I have not worked out a day in my life, but I killed that damn whale over there, so you better not fuck with me.
Barely killed the puffin that you got the beak from.
She didn't even. I don't think she killed. She ordered a claw headdress made and a rattle made and an apron. She didn't even. She ordered it made. She didn't even kill the puffins. She just ordered someone else to do it. She's so fucking lazy.
I mean, why would you do peasant work?
Each night, the task had been getting greater for the young man, and he had barely gotten in with the whale before the raven called. To his wife, he cautioned, "Do not take any of that food unless she offers it." And then he added, "If I am found dead in this skin, put me along with the skin in the place where I used to hide it, and you will get help." Okay. Yeah, take my corpse and stuff it in my locker or something. Put it underneath my bed.
Let's remind the viewer that this story started out as a woman in starving his gambling addicted husband.
Yeah. Well, no. The mother, his mother-in-law, his stepmother.
Oh, I got that part confused, but yeah. His stepmother.
This started out with, this is an average Disney tale. What the fuck? This is just like a fairy tale from England. Oh yes, Snow White and the three whales.
Oh yes, Snow White and the three of your mother.
Oh, no.
Oh god. Then the day came when the pseudo-shaman called for 2 whales. What the fuck are you gonna do with 2 whales? This greedy woman, she truly is a capitalist. The young man caught them, but to bring them in exceeded the strength even the Gona cadet. All night long he struggled to get them ashore, but just as he reached the beach, the raven called, and he fell dead instantly. The mother-in-law went out.
It started off as almost like, I mean, communism is technically just pre-industrial way tribes live. Like, everything is shared, everyone knows everything. Or share everything.
Communism works for small groups, capitalism works for large groups.
Yeah. So, literally, she has just become Elon Musk, essentially.
Yes, this is no longer a stepmother. I call over. No. I call for 2 whales. I need 2 whales. 2 whales is the best whale. I need I did it all by myself. I'm the best hunter. I'm the best shaman. Wiggly woggly 2 whales.
Eating the
now, just so you know,
spirits.
To everyone watching, I am not making fun of the natives. I am making fun of Trump specifically, okay? I would never make fun of the natives by making them say wiggly woggly. That is completely a Trump thing, okay? Not the natives. I need to clarify that.
Wiggly woggly. Figgly do.
Wiggly woggly. I'm sorry. Wiggly woggly. Okay. I'm reading.
This is a
and he
very
fell dead
mature
instantly.
podcast, if you don't know.
Almost Sunday. This is not political. We're just making fun of people. Anyway, the mother-in-law went out as usual and found the 2 whales with a strange monster lying dead between them. All the villagers came down to see it. It had claws like copper and a big head with long upright ears. 2 great fins stood up on its back and had a long curling tail. The simple villagers.
Monster, praise me.
The simple villagers thought it must be one of the shaman woman's spirits. Just then they heard someone crying. Upon looking in the direction. There's no period between that. Just then they heard someone crying, and upon looking in the direction, saw the chief's daughter approaching, weeping bitterly. Why did...
Bitterly, Tut.
Melissa, we need to say this next part together because they asked it, okay? 3, 2, 1. Why does the chief's daughter...
It's the chief's daughter call that monster her husband.
You messed it up. Let's try that again. 3, 2, 1. Why does the chief's daughter call that monster her husband?
Damn it.
They asked each other. Aye, sure, that's really understandable. I sure? Yes, ooga booga, I sure. Mm. Everyone in the village was now crowded about. Mother, is this your food-finding spirit? Why did... Melissa, could you actually read the mother one? I feel like you would make the daughter's voice better.
When the girl reached... Yeah, when the girl reached the shore, she turned on her mother angrily, saying, "Where are your spirits now? You lied. You said you had spirits when you actually had none. This is why this happened to my husband."
Everyone in the village was now... Fake news! Fake news! I have spirits! Look at my puffins! Look at my puffin beaks!
It's all a lie. by the Englands.
The English aren't here yet. I'm in Alaska.
Okay, I feel like I'm being attacked.
What? You're not being attacked. You're Dutch. You're Netherlands. You didn't attack them. Wait, actually, yes, you did. No, you didn't specifically. Everyone in the village was now crowded about. Mother, is this your food-finding spirit? Why did your spirit die? Real spirits never die. If this is your spirit, bring it to life again. Okay, Chihuahua!
Chihuahua! Rise up!
Chihuahua! Rise, spirit, rise!
Tariffs on the spirit realm.
I'm putting tariffs! I'm putting tariffs on the spirits!
Spirits. Some of them are murderers. Some of them are rapists. And I assume some are good spirits. But I have not yet seen them.
A spirit is my best friend.
He's one of the good ones! Then the girl requested the help of someone who was spiritually clean, and they opened the monster's mouth, revealing the body of her husband. He must have been killed by the monster, said the villagers. When the young woman and her helpers went to the lake to deposit the body according to the dead man's instructions, they saw the trap and the tools he had made it with, and then for the first time they knew the truth. He was a weirdo who did something with a log and then got eaten by a monster. Anyway, no. All the village went there to see for themselves and to pay respect to the man who had saved them from starving. That is all but the mother-in-law. For her shame was more than she could bear, and she died in convulsions, bloody froth coming from her mouth.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus Christ. Oh no, my shame!
Wait, could you reread that?
For her shame was more than she could bear, and she died in convulsions, bloody froth coming from her mouth. Just... Oh no, the shame! No, like she convulsed, so she's like...
Hey, maybe if she convulses enough, that blood clot he clearly has will just go into her heart and kill her. By her,
Nicaragua! Nicaragua! Yeah. Every evening thereafter, the bereaved young lady went to the tree containing her husband's body. We don't bury them. No. We stick them in trees.
Oh, no, he asked for that.
Oh, he did. My bad. My apologies. And wept. But one evening, she perceived a ripple in the waters of the lake, and then she saw the Gona cadet rise, speaking in her husband's voice. It called her to it. Then it said, "Get on my back and hold tight." She did so, and down beneath the waters it plunged. They still live there beneath the surface in a beautiful house, and their numerous children are known as the Daughters of the Creek. They reside at the head of every stream, and to see them or either of their spirit parents will surely bring good luck.
We
fucked in my fucking whale form. It was great.
He wasn't Trump.
Oh,
It's the
my bad.
mother-in-law.
We fucked in my beautiful whale form. It was exquisite. Yes. Mm.
What is this? Baldur's Gate 3?
This is literally like a fairy tale. Like, this is straight up a fairy tale from England. I'm going to say this. I think this is important to say. This truly shows how similar all people are. Because this story was written probably around the same time as stories such as Snow White, The Little Mermaid, and
Yeah,
Sleeping Beauty. It was probably written around the same time as those, and it follows the same pattern of it, almost to the T of there's an evil person, there's a good person, and the evil person uses them. They die in a horrible, brutal way with the evil person and the good person, and then the good person magically comes back, and then they get to live happily ever after.
yeah, I mean, The Little Mermaid is not that old. But I'm going to say it's got some analogues with the Selkie folklore from Scotland, where you have an animal, in this case, takes the form of a human when it comes on shore and hides its skin. Then its skin gets stolen, it's trapped, and eventually it escapes and goes back to the ocean.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll go next.
Okay.
Next, today I'm gonna be talking about out an official.
Don't do that.
What?
Just send the link, because then it'll look at the camera. Yeah, we need.
Oh, did it change me?
Yeah, it changed you.
Well, here, let me send the links that I have.
Yeah.
Words. Why can I not talk? Melissa, is this something you're doing to me?
Yes.
No.
Damn it. I knew you'd do this. Today we're going to be talking about an official citizen of Palm Beach, the Muck Monster.
Okay.
Where I couldn't find all that much information about it, other than these two sources, the Cryptid Wiki and Cryptopia.
Yeah.
My microphone. Okay.
Right.
Let's hear it.
This cryptid's appearance is unknown. In late August 2009, which was about like
Can we just imagine all thing that says unknown as just like they look like Trump?
I mean, Palm Beach is where Mar-a-Lago is, so.
Oh.
Trump is the muck monster.
The Trump is the muck monster within us all.
I'm sorry, go on.
Yeah, in late August 2009, Greg Reynolds and Dan Serrano of nonprofit Lagoon Keepers were attempting to remove what they thought to be a log from Lake Worth Lagoon in Palm Beach County. The said log proceeded to give Reynolds. Why can I not say that name? It's what
Reynolds, yeah, it's Serrano and Reynolds.
Serrano and Reynolds owns a run around the lagoon, diving whenever their boat came within 10 feet of it during this chase. Serrano called it an elusive muck monster, and they managed to catch footage of it and post it online. And the footage and the buzz surrounding it became quite lucrative for the city. So naturally, they started selling T-shirts and such, promoting and trying to grab some
forest cash.
Forest cash. Ash. Ash, there's not much known about this creature other than in these few stories. On this other website, it has a few quotes. Let's, for example, I didn't know what it was. I was like, "Hey, look!" And we moved over and saw it. It was different, very different, and it was an unusual wake. We saw it move along, creating some deep ripples, and then it just dipped deeper into the water.
Dipped or fully submerged?
It says dipped.
Okay, so it's just a log then.
Yeah. It's
It's
said
an
to
evil
look
log!
like
Help
a
us!
log, but the appearance of this creature is unknown.
Yeah,
Wait, hold
this
on. Go ahead.
sounds like either a log or an American crocodile. One of the two.
On the top of this page, it says this mysterious serpentine creature was captured by shocked witnesses on videotape as it slithered just beneath the surface.
Oh, so it's a Burmese python then.
I don't know.
Oh. They found a snake and were like, look at this monster.
Look at this
I mean,
monster. We're
to
gonna
be
make
fair,
so much fucking money off it.
To be fair, 2009, like Burmese pythons have been around since the 90s in Florida. It's like in the late 2000s when the numbers started to boom. Like that's when the first generation is breeding. So yeah,
So it could have
I
been
think
that.
it's yeah, I this feels either like a log or an American crocodile, which when they swim they're kind of serpentine, or a Burmese python. Or alternatively, it really is just a muck monster, and I am being too much of a skeptic.
I got a couple more quotes here if you want me to read them out.
Yeah,
That would be
shoot.
kind of funny.
Channel marker 10 is the first time we saw the unknown creature. I hollered out and said, "What is that?" We followed it, started taking video. Oh, it's not a shark or a yep, it's not a
Manatee.
shark or manatee. The have sharks would have their fins above the water. There is something much deeper. The phone keeps ringing. It showed up on CNN, Coast to Coast Radio, 95.5 Wild Morning Show. Okay,
Wait,
Rock. Out of FT. Myers? What is that?
I don't know.
It's
Asking us, dude.
everywhere. Just do a search on Muck Monster and it comes up on every corner of the world.
Okay, I'm in the United Kingdom. I'm gonna put muck monster in to see what comes up. The first one is the TV tropes for muck monster. Oh, it's the second one. And the third one is an episode of Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder?
Cryptid wiki muck monster. Oh, Pokemon. There is a video here from 2010. Muck Monster Part 1.
Muck Monster Part 1.
We're gonna have a
Muck
naming
Man.
contest. We'll also have a feeding station, which will have fish pellets. I think it's prehistoric, personally, and a lot of people agree with me.
Wait, is that a quote?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were just doing a Trump impression.
Nope. That's a full-on quote.
Oh, jeez. I mean, it's not prehistoric because it hasn't been here since before recorded history in Florida.
Like, there's like 3 more.
Okay.
This appears to be one moving animal in this direction. Nothing breaking the surface. Typically, dolphins break the surface. Sea turtles, manatees, a large school of fish. If it were a shark at that level, you would definitely see a fin. And I can't and I can't definitely say what it is. I can speculate, but we need more evidence to determine the identity of the lake worth the the identity of the Lake Worth muck monster. That's the full name.
Hang on, I'm just checking something.
Go ahead.
Is Lake Worth? Oh God, it's an inland lake.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm okay. Okay, I think I know what it is. It's probably just an alligator gar.
You think?
Of course it is.
Yeah, alligator gars. It wouldn't have any reason to breach the surface, but it would be up at the surface because they're obligate air breathers.
Of course it is.
Oh yeah, I forgot they're air breathers.
That's funny.
The only ones who seemed willing to speculate to the genesis of this monster's sudden appearance in Palm Beach, each Mayor Lewis Frankel, 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 Frankel,
Yeah, Frankel.
Frankel. Hey guys, I'm Frankel.
I'm Mayor Frankel.
It is
And
me, Mayor Frankel.
I'm running on the policy of getting rid of the muck monster.
And selling merch.
Mm-hmm.
This has become a pretty serious business. This will be visited by CNN, who will be looking for the muck monster. In all seriousness,
Wait.
what I think has happened is that because of all of the work on the waterfront, the rebuilding of the seawall, and the construction going on down there, it has stirred up this creature.
Yeah, or it's an
Yep, that's what
alligator gar
happened.
that's just. Okay, so once again, capitalism is the real monster here. They're making money.
It's always capitalism, isn't it?
Yep,
Mhm.
yep. All right, there's one more quote. We spent a lot of time out here on the water and seen a lot of different creatures out here. And this is the first time in 3.5 years that I have ever seen anything out here that didn't know. Yeah, that's what it says. That didn't know what it was. Hey, do you know what you are?
Nah, I'm
pretty
an
sure
alligator.
I'm an
I'm a
alligator
fish.
gar.
Though this water is teeming with life, who knows what's in there?
I mean,
Who
there's a survey
indeed?
you can do called eDNA where you can determine what's in there. God, I'm
This was
snarky
back in
today.
2009.
It's it. Hey guys, look! It's the muck monster.
Okay, that's pre-eDNA, or at least pre-commercial eDNA.
Why does this kind of look like a sperm?
Kinda does. Yikes.
Okay.
Impregnated.
Impregnation.
Oh,
Congratulations,
God,
your fist is now pregnant.
Talk about mpreg. Like this is
Talk about
fist preg.
fist
Okay,
preg.
I'm gonna jump in with my first one.
You got
boy.
multiple.
Yeah, I've got a couple.
I have 4, but I'm only going to be doing 2 today because I do have to pick up my niece.
We are
Yeah.
43 minutes into this already, and half of it was you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, your
so-
story was literally just the mug monster. It's there, man. Believe me, it's there.
I couldn't find any stories on it.
It's not gonna.
Oh, the Mothman.
No, these are the butterfly people.
Hmm.
Oh.
This crop circle appeared in a field just outside of Goes in Zeeland, Netherlands, on August the 7th, 2009. It is a massive crop circle. I think it's the largest, or one of the largest
I
crop
wouldn't call
circles
that a
ever
circle.
made.
It's a crop
Um,
circle. Actually, this is a picture of from up above.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I know what a crop circle is, and there are a lot of circles there, but that's not really a circle.
Oh, it's comprised of 81 separate circles.
Yeah.
For the
But it's
podcast
about
listeners, Melissa has posted a giant picture of a giant crop circle butterfly.
With anatomically correct genitalia.
It has 4 arms, 4 wings, and 2 massive antennae.
yeah,
And he's
yeah.
not talking about the insectoid parts.
Yeah, it's
Shut the
also
fuck
about
up.
1,770 feet in width, and 1,500 feet in height. And for those who want meters, that's 540 by 450 meters.
For those who actually
Um,
measure in correct numbers.
mhm. Yeah, it was spotted by an aerial photographer called Joop van Holt. And for a long time, people were trying to figure out who made this human butterfly. A few days after its first appearance, a group called Project Atlas claimed responsibility. There is one problem with this, however. Project Atlas, essentially their website just popped up like a day after this crop circle appeared. So it's pretty much that they it's someone trying to cash in. One such one suspect is KMWP, which is an agricultural company. Just made it. Essentially for their anniversary. However, KMWP haven't taken responsibility. And there's the fact that this is also in a field next to Brussels nuclear power plant and the Dutch National Nuclear Storage Facility, which people then jump to, oh, maybe it's aliens. Maybe it's an otherworldly thing. And if that was the entire story, it would be boring. But we have to go back. We must go back. Because this is not the first appearance of the human butterflies or the butterfly people. 2 years prior to this crop circle appearing, there was a tornado that went through a town in Missouri. A town called Joplin. It was an F5 tornado, so it's, as powerful as can be. And there are tales coming out of Joplin after the tornado, primarily from children. Beautiful and colourful humanoid butterfly figures. Either, directed them to safety or directly sort of like prevented debris from, hitting them. Yeah, it's really weird. Like, it's obviously this is human made. Like, it's not aliens, and butterfly people protecting people in Joplin, Missouri are probably not real. Like, that's probably a trauma response. But yeah, it's interesting conspiracy that came after because like people as high up in the Dutch government as Queen Beatrice were considered involved with this because she just happened to mention this crop circle at one point.
I mean, if a giant
def-
it shows up in one of in your country, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, that was interesting.
Hmm? Yeah, the now defunct Dutch Crop Circle Archive asserted that the formation was just a land art project, which is why the connection with KMWP, such a thing. But yeah, it's really interesting, and the fact that it seems to be connected with this tornado incident is just weird. I don't know if it's still there. It probably isn't. I remember seeing this on the news though. Yeah, it is just cool. Your thoughts?
Big butterfly.
Butterfly pretty.
It's very well done. I will say that as an artist,
Yeah.
it's very well done, and probably took hours upon hours, maybe even days.
Oh, I'd say that would take at least a week.
No, wait, no, actually, planning it probably took a couple weeks, but doing it probably only took a single night.
You think?
Yeah. You just have to trim down the crops a bit. Yeah. Have you heard about the crop circles in Tasmania?
Yeah, no, maybe.
Okay, so Tasmania makes, I think it's a large percentage, or grows a large percentage, of the medicinal opium in the world. And they kept on finding crop circles in these fields. And they're like, oh my god, is it aliens? Is it like stoners? It was stoners. It was a bunch of wallabies got in, started eating the opium poppies, got stoned, and were just like wandering around the field.
Oh, yeah. I've heard about that one, yeah. I think you were the one that told me that.
Probably.
Fun fact about tutvault, my calves are in a lot of pain because I did 100 calf raises.
Mm-hmm.
What's a calf raise?
Have you ever stood on your tippy toes before?
Yes.
Do that up and down slowly 100 times.
Ooh.
Cool.
How slow?
However slow you can go. The slower, the more the more you use the muscles.
Oh. Cool.
So yeah, no, that's cool.
We've literally just bounced across the entire spectrum of things to talk about today.
Hey, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
We're an hour and 2 minutes into the video. We're recording a podcast now. That's cool.
Yeah, we went from a full-on story to local propaganda to bring in business, and to an interesting story about this butterfly man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, do you have any other stories? I've got another one. If anyone,
I got another one right here. This one's actually quite short.
Yeah.
Polluted.
I only got what I had. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. You guys okay with me going next?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, it's a full rotation, so.
Yeah. All right. Next story is a story that includes the Kalupillulit. And it is from Franz Boris, B-O-A-S, Boris, from the Central Eskimo, page 212 to 213, from 1888. All right. An old woman lived with her grandson in a small hut. As they had no kinsmen, they were very poor. A few Inuit only took pity on them and brought them seal's meat and blubber for their lamp. Once upon a time, they were very hungry, and the boy cried. The grandmother told him to be quiet, but as he did not obey,
Mother,
she became...
I'm hungry!
Shut up!
Shut up! All the food is mine. You cannot have it. If you want some food, you have to
I ate other food. No food for you.
Eat the muck monster.
Why won't Father give us food?
Your father is dead. We ate him. Just so everyone knows, this is written by Franz Boas. This is Franz Boas. This is not an actual... This is a story told to Franz Boas, who then told the story himself. So if any of this sounds wrong, that's because this is probably a French person.
Oh, sorry, I got a call.
All right. As he did not obey, she became angry and called Kalupilit, to come and take him away. He entered at once, and the woman put the boy into the large hood, in which he disappeared almost immediately. Later on, the Inuit were more successful.
Can we wrap up in like 5 minutes?
Yeah, no, that's fine. Is that all right with everyone?
Yeah, sure.
Were more successful in sealing, and they had an abundance of meats. Then the grandmother was sorry that she had so rashly given the boy to the Kalupilit, and wished to see him back again. She lamented about it to the Inuit, and at length a man and his wife promised to help her. When the ice had consolidated and deep cracks were formed near the shore by the rise and fall of the tide, the boy used to rise and sit alongside the cracks, playing with a whip of seaweed. Kalupiluit, however, was afraid that somebody might carry the boy away, and had fastened him to a string of seaweed, which he held in his hands. The Inuit who had seen the boy went toward him, but as soon as he saw them coming, he sang, "Two men are coming, one with a double jacket, and the other with a foxskin jacket." I don't know how to say that. It's a song, actually, but I can't sing that. Then, sometime after, the rope and the boy disappeared. He did not want to return to his grandmother, who had abused him. Sometime afterward, the Inuit saw him again sitting near a crack. They took the utmost caution that he should not hear them when approaching. Tying pieces of deerskin under the soles of their boots, but when they could almost lay hold of the boy, he sang, "Two men are coming, one with double jacket and the other with foxskin jacket." Again, Kalupiluit pulled on the seaweed rope, and the boy disappeared. The man and his wife, however, did not give up. They resolved to wait near the crack, and on one occasion, when the boy had just come out of the water, they jumped forward from a piece of ice behind which they had been hidden. Before he could give the alarm, they had cut the rope, and away they went with him to their huts. The boy lived with them and became a great hunter. The end.
What does Kalupilat look like?
The creature is known in Inuit mythology as a malevolent sea spirit that lives under the ice and is said to snatch children who play too close to the water or ice floes. It is often described as having slimy, bumpy skin, webbed hands and feet, and seaweed-like hair.
Oh, cool.
Sometimes wearing an amauti, a parka with a baby pouch to carry stolen children.
So would you say they are mucky?
No.
They're seaweed people.
Seaweed is a little mucky.
I'm kind of wishing I went for something called the Nameless Horror of Berkeley Square, because that definitely is mucky.
Well, we can always do a sequel to this.
Fair enough, yeah.
So, thank you all for watching the Almost Same podcast. And
Melissa, Tut, and Asunder. We hope you have a wonderful weekend. Good night.
Except for Frederick.
Yeah, Frederick.
Frederick.
That guy can go.
What did Frederick do? Who is
Frederick? He's now like thinking, what the hell did I do?
What did Frederick do?
You know what you did, Frederick. You know what you did.
Yeah, Frederick. You shouldn't have done it, Frederick.
Shouldn't have done it.
All right. Goodbye, everyone.